You're listening to Combat Radio with Ethan Dettenmeyer, right here on LA Talk Radio.
It's technical around here. See, that's how we roll.
There we go. That's right. Just give me that tin foil. I'll make my little bunny.
That is Native Rick Mora, as he's known on Twitter. You know him from The Dead and the Damned, Twilight, and a bunch of other movies, including what, Savage or Savages? Or...
I just wrapped Savages. Producer Green Dog Productions. Director Michael Odije and
have a seat, buddy.
Michael Ojeda.
And this is the guy we're rocking out to. Bobby Kimball just joined us. His agent just called him and told him he's got a multi-million-dollar gig out there. We turn up your mind. How are you, Bobby?
I'm doing good.
Hey, real quick, you're in here with the legendary Adrian Paul, and we were talking a little bit last hour before Adrian got here how you just did a tour for the troops in Iraq, and you were taking some shrapnel while you were on stage. You know, and you were getting the stage was being shelled while you were doing your bit.
That is correct. About halfway through the concert, a missile hit about 100 yards from the stage.
Yeah. And
Have you ever been in that situation before?
Well, I'm from Louisiana. I used to go duck hunting. You got to be careful there.
You just got to listen for a whack. The old whistle.
Do me a favor, Adrian. Close the door for me behind you so that we don't disturb the show next to us. That's a high-end medical show over there. So anyway, getting back to business, Bobby, I asked you a bunch of questions. First of all, you had a stack of some of the music we're playing. Is you got a stack of these albums here, including this latest one that you did with the lead singer Survivor. Where can people grab this? Where is this? The Kimball Jameson CD?
Actually, on the internet would probably be the best place to find it because they're not really promoting it much in the United States. It's called the Kimball Jameson CD.
Yeah.
And it's put out by Frontiers Records. And Jimmy Jameson has been one of my best friends for about 25 years, and we've done so many concerts together, and we always we've done some things in the studio together. But I worked on a couple of his solo albums and so forth. But the thing is we've been talking for 25 years about doing a CD together, and finally Frontiers gave us that opportunity.
Do you ever, did you know him back in the Eye of the Tiger days, like when he was doing the stuff for Rocky and stuff, or did you meet him on the road later?
I met him back then, back in the beginning.
And that's back when, that's, I think all kids were rocking out to that at the time. Is he still doing that on the road?
He was rocking out.
He was rocking out.
Rocking.
It's been a rocky road for him, shall we say.
Yeah.
This is for your buddy. Anyway.
Did you just happen to have that, or was this planned?
Dude, Ethan's quick. Music, man. This is what I walk around my life.
That's true. Yeah, you have it in headphones. I know.
Yeah, I got through a lot with Survivor cranking up in the background. No, I'm kidding, of course. But this is actually a pretty cool thing. And this is how long ago did you guys do this?
About a year ago.
Really? So this is new.
Yeah.
It's actually a really nice looking CD collection too.
Man,
yeah, actually there's a DVD
really
in there too as well. It's
double CD with
DVD?
a DVD and.
What's the DVD of?
The DVD is of the making of.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, and they have a couple of the songs videoed. So.
Beautiful.
Wait, I want to see that.
But it's a great CD.
You look at it, Adrian.
It's a great CD, and it was so much fun. And all of the songs, they sent us 20 songs by different writers.
Yeah.
And all of the songs are some great writers. Richard Page. There's a ton of great writers on this, and we picked 12 of the 20 songs.
You said it was it's basically a duet album, right?
Every song is a duet.
All right, which one? I'm gonna crank some up. Which one is Billy D. Williams approved, if you will?
Why don't you put
the whole album?
Can't Wait for Love.
Can't Wait for Love. Okay, that's track 2. Give me a moment here while I bring
Number
it
2.
Awesome. And while we bring that up,
yes,
I'm going to float that to why Bobby is here with me today.
Yes,
because
let's have it.
August 24th, we're doing a charity fundraiser at the Malibu Inn on Saturday, and it will be an all-star celebrity lineup. Diane Cannon will be hosting, and ours truly, Bobby Kimball, will be performing along with Howard Leese and Robin McCauley and Spencer Davis. Holly Fields will be in attendance. Sherry Pedigo.
And this is August 24th at the Malibu Inn, where I saw Mick Fleetwood playing one Tuesday night, basically just hanging out and jamming, which is killer.
It's going to be a really fun event. And there's going to be an auction of several items. There's going to be guitars and things that are signed by famous people, and a lot of like jewelry items, things like this. There'll be tons of things.
A lot of celebrity donated items that are rarities.
What'd you donate?
I'm going to donate myself.
As we all do.
Whoever wants to buy me can take me straight into the parking lot.
As we all do.
Who's your beneficiary? Who's it benefiting?
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, Saving Canine Lives is our organization, and basically we're on a crusade to get people to be in a more comfortable position to adopt from shelters and to rehouse dogs that need homes once over. And so the money that we're raising is to help the vets that assist getting these dogs up to medical par so that they can be adopted and taken home. And it's called Rock for Veterinarians, Rock for Vets. And you can also bring your blankets, because there's also Blankets of Love, the organization that helps the dogs with needy blankets. It's a $40 pre-sale ticket at savingcaninelives.com. It's $50 at the door. We encourage the public to get involved, to help support.
Is it sold out yet?
It is not sold out as far as I know.
Okay. As of right now.
As of right now,
by the end of the day.
It is not. We hope that it will be.
Adrian, you should consider donating something. You're pretty gracious. You have your own charity units that you work with that we are proud to support as well. But I mean, this is a good cause.
It's a wonderful cause. It's a wonderful cause. We encourage everybody to get involved.
Yeah, I like it.
Highlander, man.
Yeah, if you go to the site, Saving Canine Lives, and that's SAVING, the letter K, and the number 9, LIVES.com.
Nice.
It is
SavingCanineLives.com.
It's a wonderful site. We have over 50 dog rescues beneath our rescue.
Really?
Yes, they're all helping us out.
They're all celebrity-driven. Like, I am the ambassador for Husky Havens of Los Angeles, and all of us have taken on a specific breed and helped support and encourage adoption for these breeds.
It's amazing how many dogs actually are around and get put down every week.
It's sad.
I mean, because my dogs are all from shelters. Yeah. I mean, but
you'd be amazed
purebred, beautiful dogs.
You know, within 72 hours of when they pick up a dog, usually they euthanize it.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
If no one goes down and saves one of these dogs, and by the way, a lot of people go to pet stores and pay $3,000 for a purebred dog.
Why? Why do it?
You can find them everywhere.
Yeah, you can
in
find
these
them.
shelters.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, my dog was a purebred, pure line. Yes. I have a Rottweiler. One of my dogs is a Rottweiler.
Yes.
And his lines, he had great lines. I mean, he was neutered after he was brought out, but beautiful dogs. And people think, they have to go to a pet store to actually get. And those are puppy mills to mine.
And they don't.
Exactly. Those are usually puppy mill dogs.
Yeah. You can have every dog that you want if you just do your homework a little bit.
Is your dog named Toto, Bobby?
I have Simon Says, Brighton Rockstar, Chloe Chanel.
But being in a band named Toto, that was enough for you. You weren't going to name it.
Isn't that hard to actually call them all?
No, they call me Toto.
Do they call you Toto? What'd you say, Eric?
I was going to say, isn't that hard to call them all? Like, doesn't it take you a while to get to each dog?
Yeah. Hey, I asked you last. We're going to play some music here in a minute, but I asked you last hour when we did the show with Forbes. What was really interesting about your career was a certain sort of dynamic that was untraditional, where you guys stepped out of the norm. I mean, obviously you have some real well-known material as Toto and as a solo artist. It's very respectable, but you also stepped out and you guys did the soundtrack for Dune. And I have to ask you, because it's almost, these shows aren't going to be. They're going to be archived differently, so we have to do it like we never talked about this before.
Well, I got to tell you, really? I wrote a song from a solo album that I've been working on for 8 years. I've been touring so much and working so hard. It's really hard to get in the studio and finish this up. But one of the songs is about my very, very first influence in music when I was 4 years old, and he was a 51-year-old black guy that shined shoes, and I wrote a song about this person because we became friends because the rhythm that he used was a New Orleans second line beat when he was shining shoes, and he would sing along with that and everything, and my mother had perfect pitch, and she played the piano. She could play anything she heard. And I learned a lot of chords, but I didn't have that rhythm thing going. Mm-hmm. And I watched him, and it sort of just changed my reaction when I got on the piano. I would start copying his rhythm with the chords I knew. And so we became very good friends, and I had the unfortunate displeasure of watching him die when I was 12 years old. I wrote the song about him. He had 11 kids, and I wrote a movie about him.
Really?
That is going to be my next movie.
Really? Fantastic.
I wrote all of the music for this movie.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
We probably can't even talk about the status of this project yet. Is it where are we at with this thing? Is it started?
We greenlit?
No,
What's
no.
going on?
Actually,
Has Rick gotten himself hired into it yet?
the treatment is done. Hey, you shot shoes?
I can learn.
Well, we'll get out the black dye. But anyhow, I'm right before I want to get it to a professional writer, a script writer. They have to turn it into a movie.
But you've got the concept rolling.
Oh yeah, it's just the music is done, the concept is completed.
What was his name?
Actually,
We're not allowed to say it on the air.
Actually, I would prefer not to say it right now.
All right.
But
I like that.
It's going to be fantastic. You will absolutely love it.
You're listening to Combat Radio with Ethan Dettenmeyer, right here on LA Talk Radio.